What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another deck profile here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today I'm going to be showing you the Asimov Katerina deck that we played for this week's Campus Championship. Let's jump into it. All right, so Asimov and Katerina. The real question for Asimov and Katerina is, what does this deck want to do? So Asimov and Katerina is a really cool deck because it scales up in power exponentially. We get to play 16 of a single named card, normally not a rule inside of UniVersus. Normally you can play up to 4, but we've got a card that says we're allowed to play 16 of it inside of the deck. And it gets a bunch of damage equal to the number of removed cards in our game pile with a specific name. We're going to name Red Eye Capsule. That's the card we get. And then we can also remove cards from our discard pile in order to ready foundations with that same name. So I can remove a Red Eye Capsule to ready a Red Eye Capsule. Besides that, the deck just like eventually just hits you for 1,000,000 damage every time that you throw a move. So let's talk about the attack lineup. So one of the main bombs inside of the deck is 5% Detroit Smash. Discard Momentum after, if this deck is +5 speed, only playable if it's got 5 or greater damage. It's very easy to get +5 damage because of Asimov and Katerina, and so it's a 10 mid for 15 on a 5 diff. Cards are crazy, as long as you can grab that momentum as well as fuel the cost of having the +5 damage. Easy to happen in Katerina, though. The next attack is a bit of a flow attack. We're playing 4 Bloody Eye Rampage. This card just says I get to draw an additional card, and my next punch attack gets +3 damage. Means my next one's going to hit even harder. This one lets me replace itself. It's just got solid stats all around. Up next, we're playing 3 Hyper Bomb. This card is very in the same vein as Bloody Eye Rampage of we're hoping to just draw an additional card off of this. It's got a bunch of speed because of the Red Eye Capsules, and then in addition to that, it also says if it's not blocked, you get to draw a card. You get to possibly break some of their foundations. There's just a lot of really cool interactions that can happen with Hyper Bomb and A&K. Up next, one of the new tools that they get is 4 Raptor Rush. This card's fantastic inside of Asimov and Katerina because of the fact that we can give it a bunch of speed using the Red Eye Capsules and give it a bunch of damage using A&K. And then if they happen to not block this card because hopefully it's too fast, we then proceed to make their next zone whatever zone we want, and then we just get to block it for free. Up next, we're playing Triple Nouveau Soleil. This card says that if it's played as a reversal and it's not blocked, you commit your opponent's character, one of the best resources they have, as well as you can ready up 2 cards that have not been ready this combat phase. Readying Red Eye Capsules inside of this deck is a godsend. It's so strong, giving a bunch of extra speed, and then Asimov Katerina give it a bunch of extra damage is possible. This deck all by itself using Soleil and Asimov Katerina can be like a 7 high for whatever I have removed. Card's crazy, and then you're forced to deal with it. Up next, we're playing 3 Royal Poison. After this card is blocked, I get to ready all cards in my staging area. That does include Asimov Katerina, but more importantly, it includes all the foundations in my staging area to just try and hit them with a really hard last attack. It also is a beautiful momentum out of EX3 Powerful 3. And then the last attack that we're playing is 1 Velocity Hammer, a punch once again, off zone because it's slow, and then we can take and add any foundation we want into our momentum. And so we can just like hyperspeed our Royal Poison play or our 5% Detroit Smash, all by just generating a real quick momentum. On our actions and assets, we're playing 4 Demon Realm Awakening. Fantastic, amazing on block. Stops big throws, which are all over the place in the current meta, as well as increases damage by just a little bit. Giving a Royal Poison +5 damage seems really good when you're already giving it a bunch of damage and speed off of A&K and Red Eye Capsule. From there, we're playing 1 Stop. It looks like I haven't ordered these. That stinks. All right, from there, we're playing 1 Stop. This card just says after you block with it, you get to you commit your opponent's character. Just a really solid card. And then we're playing 1 Omega Sword and Elk Shield. I can block with this card out of my staging area, essentially becoming like a pseudo 7-hander for the turn, and reduce your damage that I would normally take from your 1,000,000 damage attack all the way down to 1. All right, onto our foundations. We're playing 16 Red Eye Capsules. We're playing so many. Look at all these Red Eye Capsules we have. This card is the core of the deck. As James puts it, we're playing 16 bad cards. It's got a 2 mid block, which is not bad. Anytime that it is committed or readied due to one of our effects, or this enhanced step even at all, whether it be like a stun or a commit for a commit cost or whatever, we get to give this attack +1 speed or -1 speed playable while committed. And so we're just sitting here readying and re-readying these cards over again, as well as removing a bunch from our discard pile in order to fuel Asimov and Katerina's plus damage. So it's extra speed, it's extra damage, but a little bit of work, but honestly it's worth it. Onto our flow cards, we're playing 4 Secret Stash. This lets us grab key pieces into our discard pile, or we can just dump red-eye capsules and start getting the engine moving as quickly as we can. It also has a bit of a momentum control ability, but you're going to use it significantly less than the flip discard into our discard pile. Up next, we've got a new card from Grin. This card says anytime that you would attempt to remove cards out of my discard pile, like Red Eye Capsule, I get to cancel that by destroying this card, as well as another ability that says enhance commit, add one of these up to my hand. So just pretty much at any time that I want, I can just commit and then add a high block to my hand. Very, very strong ability. On to some more flow, we're playing 4 Voice of Reason, discard a card, draw a card. The red eye capsules get very, very clunky inside of our hands. I'm going to pull one out because I'm going to be referencing it quite a bit, I bet. The red eye capsules sometimes can get very clunky, and sometimes we lose them in my discard pile. I'd much rather discard a red eye capsule in order to try and find a different, more unique resource than the red eye capsule. We're playing triple Passing the Torch, commit, draw a card. If you've got no cards in your hand, draw 2. This card just lets me keep me alive. I've got a ton of really good 2 mid blocks in my deck, and just drawing a 2 mid block to full or partial block in a clutch situation, it matters. Kind of the same of Voice of Reason. We're playing 4 Never a Day Without Training, flip, discard a card, draw a card. My opponent doesn't get that cycle ability as well, and it's a little stronger for me. Next, we're playing 1 Tijuana Groceries. Remove foundations from my discard pile. Ready this. Really, it just turns on Asimov and Katerina so quick because I can remove 2 red eye capsules in order to ready this card back up, and then I can use Asimov and Katerina, commit the Tijuana Groceries to give it at least 2 damage because I remove the 2 of the same named card. Playing 1 God of Thunder, destroy a foundation, ready 1, really solid in combination with Red Eye Capsule because after it's ready, you get the plus or minus 1 speed, and it also commits for an additional 2 speed. And also destroying my foundations in order to keep my combos going is a very useful skill inside of a deck like this. Onto some defense, we're playing double Refuse and Let Go. The reason we're playing 2 of this unique foundation is if I have one in my discard pile and I've already used it for the turn, I can Asimov and Katerina, remove it from the game, and then ready back up my Refuse and Let Go to then use it on another attack. So a bit of a panic button. I can just negate 2 of your attacks in 1 turn. We're playing 4 Fei Fei, flip -3 speed, so I can make sure I can block with my my cool Red Eye Capsule. Kind of a staple in everything that could be playing speed hate right now. Card's very, very good. On to Sim Disruption, we're playing 4 Manifestation. This card says that after it is committed due to an ability, or pay the cost of an ability, or a stun, my opponent commits a foundation. So I could use Asimov and Katerina, commit Manifestation to get the damage off of the removed Red Eye Capsules, and then they have to commit an additional resource. So basically it says stun 1 plus damage as well. Not to mention, it's a bit of a stun negation, or stun, stun... I'm losing the word, not negation, but deterrent, because if they do stun me, I will commit them right back. Playing triple Ageless and Wise. My foundations are very cool. I have to have Red Eye Capsules on the board. I normally want to sit between 2 and 3 on the board, just cycling between those. And so if you get rid of my Red Eye Capsules, I'm in a world of hurt. So my Ageless and Wise make sure that I keep the Red Eye Capsules up on the board. Up next, we're playing 1 Hacker Extraordinaire. It gives me extra momentum, it deals with assets, and it lets me draw additional cards. Card's insane inside of the order symbol. In the same vein as Ageless and Wise, I probably should have had these next to each other. If one of my foundations leaves my staging area, I can flip this and grab a different one from my discard pile. And so I can just like snap a Red Eye Capsule and remove a Red Eye Capsule, ready Red Eye Capsule, and I've got the game is afoot. And the last card that we're playing inside of the deck is 1 Living Pendulum. This card just says that anytime that my opponent would touch the speed of any attack, whether it be my attack or your attack, I can just cancel it outright. And so there you have it. There's the Asimov and Katerina deck that we played for this week's Campus Championship. If you like this deck and you want to see more of it, make sure you check it out on the channel, on the matches that we played. They'll be on their own separate playlist here on youtube.com/TCGUniversity. If you want to see these matches live or another top 8 bracket, next Tuesday we're going to be playing over on Twitch, twitch.tv/TCGUniversity. Make sure you follow out there and get the notifications whenever we go live. And the best way to support the channel in whole is going to patreon.com/TCGUniversity. Sub out there at any of the awesome levels. Get access to a bunch of exclusive material, exclusive content, as well as a Discord where we all hang out and chit-chat about cool card games. So, from all of us here at TCGU, thank you very much for watching, and stay learned.